Hi there, I'm Dr. Susan Hartley, and I'm so glad you're here today. If you've ever thought of high blood pressure as something you don't need to worry about, let me tell you, you're not alone. It's called the silent killer for a reason, because most people don't feel anything until it's too late. But here's the good news. Your body actually sends you subtle signals that something's wrong, if you know what to look for. And that's what I'm going to teach you today. We'll talk about the top warning signs of high blood pressure, what they could mean, and what you can start doing tonight to protect your heart, your brain, and your future. But before we dive in, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It helps us reach more amazing people like you. And don't forget to comment below and tell me where you're watching from. Your stories inspire this growing community every single day. So let's get started. Part 1. Why high blood pressure is so dangerous. Let's start with why we call it the silent killer. Because for most people, there are no obvious symptoms. You could walk around with dangerously high blood pressure for years and not feel a thing, until it damages your heart, your kidneys, or even causes a stroke. But here's the truth. Your body does send out little whispers. You just need to know how to listen. Meet Margaret, a 63-year-old woman from Texas. She told me, "I just thought I was getting older. Headaches, a little blurry vision, sometimes my heart would race. I didn't think it was serious." When we finally checked her blood pressure, it was 190/110. She was a walking emergency. Her story is far too common. And I don't want it to happen to you. Part 2. 7 warning signs of high blood pressure. Here are the most common signs that your blood pressure may be dangerously high. Frequent headaches. If you're getting regular headaches, especially in the morning or at the back of your head, it could be your blood pressure pushing against your arteries. Blurred or double vision. High pressure can strain the tiny vessels in your eyes, making your vision cloudy or blurry. Shortness of breath or chest pain. If you feel tightness, heaviness, or shortness of breath, get checked immediately. Dizziness or unsteadiness. Feeling lightheaded or faint can mean your heart and brain aren't getting enough blood flow. Nosebleeds. Not every nosebleed is serious, but frequent or unexplained ones can be a sign your pressure is too high. Pounding in your chest, neck, or ears. If you can feel your pulse pounding unusually hard, especially at rest, don't ignore it. Fatigue or confusion. Chronic high blood pressure can make you feel drained or even foggy-headed. These symptoms don't always mean you have high blood pressure, but they're a reason to check it today. Part 3. What you can do right now. So what do you do if you suspect your pressure is high? Here are 3 steps you can take right now. Check your numbers. Get a home monitor or visit your doctor. Know your numbers and track them regularly. Cut down on salt processed foods. Sodium is a big driver of high blood pressure. Focus on whole, fresh foods. Move your body daily. Even a 20-minute walk every day can lower your pressure and protect your heart. Part 4. Margaret's transformation. Remember Margaret? Within 3 months of lifestyle changes, less salt, daily walking, and her doctor's medication, she brought her blood pressure down to 125/80. Now she says she feels more energetic, sleeps better, and has peace of mind. Her only regret? Waiting too long to take it seriously. Final thoughts. High blood pressure doesn't have to be a death sentence. Your health is in your hands, and the earlier you act, the better your chances of living a long, healthy, vibrant life. Tonight, take 5 minutes to check your numbers. That one step could save your life. And if you'd like my free guide, Lower Your Blood Pressure Naturally, you can find the link in the description. Until next time, I'm Dr. Susan Hartley. Your health, your strength, your choice. Take it today. How to spot the subtle signs before it's too late. One of the biggest myths about high blood pressure is that you'll feel it when it happens. But here's the truth. Most people don't feel anything at all. That's why it's called the silent killer. But your body is wise. It whispers before it screams. The key is learning to hear those whispers and acting before permanent damage is done. Today, let me walk you through the 7 subtle but serious signs your blood pressure may already be too high. These are the signs I teach every one of my patients to watch for, because catching them early could literally save your heart, your brain, and your life. Straining TAO. 1. Morning headaches. Do you wake up with a dull, throbbing headache, especially at the back of your head? This is a classic early sign of high pressure, straining the delicate blood vessels in your brain. Most people dismiss it as stress or bad sleep, but if it happens often, get your pressure checked. 2. Blurry or double vision. Your eyes are full of tiny, sensitive vessels. When your pressure climbs, it can damage those vessels, causing blurred vision, double vision, or even little spots of bleeding you can't see. One patient told me, "I thought my glasses prescription was wrong. Turns out, my blood pressure was through the roof." 3. Shortness of breath or chest tightness. High blood pressure forces your heart to work harder than it should. That extra strain can make you feel tightness in your chest or leave you gasping for breath after mild activity. If this happens, don't wait. See a doctor right away. 4. Dizziness and unsteadiness. Do you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or like the room is spinning when you stand up? This can mean your brain isn't getting the blood supply it needs because your heart is under strain. 5. Unexplained nosebleeds. Unexplained nosebleeds. If you're getting frequent nosebleeds with no obvious cause, like allergies or trauma, this can mean the delicate vessels in your nose are bursting from high pressure. 6. Pounding pulse in your chest, neck, or ears. Some people describe it as a drumbeat they can feel in their chest, or hear in their ears, especially at rest. That pounding rhythm can be your heart struggling against resistance in your arteries. 7. Fatigue and brain fog. High pressure doesn't just strain your heart, it can leave you feeling chronically tired, forgetful, or even confused. That's your body saying something isn't right. The problem, these signs are easy to dismiss. So many women tell me, "I thought I was just stressed, or getting older, or coming down with something." But here's my advice. If even one of these signs feels unusual for you, or you notice more than one at the same time, get your blood pressure checked today. It's quick, painless, and could save your life. When to get help immediately. If you ever feel sudden severe headache, blurred vision and confusion, chest pain or pressure, difficulty breathing, weakness or numbness on one side of your body, call 911 right away. These could be signs of a hypertensive crisis, or even a heart attack or stroke. Final thought for part 2. Your blood pressure isn't just a number. It's a message about the health of your arteries, your heart, and your brain. And your body is talking to you every day. Are you listening? In the next section, I'll show you the most effective science-backed steps you can start tonight to bring your numbers down naturally and protect your future. How to lower your blood pressure. Naturally, starting tonight. Now that you know how dangerous high blood pressure can be and how to spot the warning signs early, let's talk about the hopeful part. There are proven, science-backed habits you can start tonight to lower your blood pressure and protect your heart, your brain, and your future health. These steps work, whether you're already on medication or just trying to stay ahead of the curve. And the earlier you start, the better your results. Here are 7 life-changing habits to bring your blood pressure down, naturally. 1. Cut back on salt. Dramatically. The single biggest driver of high blood pressure in most people is sodium. Processed foods, canned soups, chips, sauces, deli meats, they're all loaded with salt. Aim for no more than 500 ml of sodium per day. Instead, flavor your food with herbs, lemon, garlic, or pepper. 2. Move every day. Even a little. You don't need to run a marathon. But your heart is a muscle, and it needs to be worked. Just 20-30 minutes of walking, stretching, yoga, or light dancing each day can lower your pressure within weeks. Margaret, the woman I told you about earlier, she started taking a 20-minute walk every morning, and within 3 months, her pressure dropped by 40 points. 3. Eat more potassium-rich foods. Potassium helps balance sodium and relax your arteries. Bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, beans, avocados, all great choices. Try to get potassium from food, not supplements. 4. Limit alcohol and quit smoking. Even moderate drinking raises your pressure, and smoking? It damages your arteries, making high pressure even more dangerous. Cutting back can add years to your life. 5. Manage stress before it manages you. Chronic stress keeps your body in fight or flight mode, raising your heart rate and blood pressure. Just 10 minutes of deep breathing, meditation, or quiet stretching each evening can calm your nervous system and bring numbers down. You don't need to lose 50 pounds to... 7. Monitor your numbers regularly. Don't wait until your yearly checkup. Get a reliable home blood pressure monitor and keep track weekly. Knowledge is power, and catching a spike early can prevent long-term damage. Margaret's new life. Remember Margaret from Texas? When she first came to me, her blood pressure was sky high and she felt helpless. But once she made these small, consistent changes, less salt, more walking, stress management, and regular checkups, she brought her numbers down to a healthy 125/80. Now, she says she feels 10 years younger, has more energy, and sleeps better than she has in years. And her story can be your story too. Final thoughts. Your heart is working hard for you every single day, and tonight is your chance to start working for it. Start with just one thing. Take a 10-minute walk after dinner, or cook one salt-free meal. Or simply breathe deeply and let the tension go. These small choices, done consistently, create big changes over time. If you'd like, you can download my free guide, Lower Your Blood Pressure Naturally, a 7-day kickstart plan. Link is in the description. Until next time, I'm Dr. Susan Hartley. Your health, your choice, your future. It all starts with one small step. Take it tonight.